Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Rise and Fall continues with our Mongolian playthrough here. Genghis Khan is at it again. I feel like a lot of the rust has come off. I was worried getting back in it, having been gone for a while, that that I would be more rusty than this. And I think I've made a couple mistakes along the way. I'm sure many of you would say I've made more than that, but I've made some mistakes, but overall I think it's going pretty well. We don't have an entertainment complex, and that is something that I feel like I ignore for too long. So I might drop one. Which one of these? So one of you guys, either Hat USA or Toronto. It's Toronto that gives us the regional buildings extend further. But if I'm gonna build this, I feel like I should build it closer inland. My cities are spread out kind of far. Like if I could place something here, that might be alright. I guess I could buy that tile and put this district down. It's an expensive thing, but it means that my capital's in range of this. And I think so. So yeah, that's a pretty decent spot for it. Like I said, it's expensive, but what else are we spending the money on right now? There's probably plenty to spend the money on, but shh. Okay, so I could chop this and then build a mine there, which is what I'll do. Alright, you need to chill until we can get somebody to accompany you. You need to found this city. And let's get your walls. So we could still build a city up there. We could still build city here. City's down. So there's still a couple spots around. Would we want to settle the city up here? I mean, it's an extra spot where we could put a harbor, which means an extra trade route. So it's not terrible. Where is our Reina, by the way? She is in our capital, so let's go ahead and get her some more bonuses here. That was a big boost in gold per turn for us. And England cleared that out for us. Thank you, England. Alright, let's see. So you guys can deal with this. For you to just heal. But yeah, we're much better at dealing with these battles than the Arabs are. We're getting that we're getting plus 12 from intel, which is amazing. So tourism we don't really care about. Contractor can be useful to us. I don't know how much it's gonna cost to buy a district. That's one of them that I always feel is like awesome, and then I never make good use of it. Let's see if we can make some use of it here. We don't have the money for it right now, but we have it available to us, so we just need to try to use it throughout, and hopefully we can. Alright, you go pick up your battering ram, friend. You continue to fight this. Aha, you got your promotion. That is, you know what? That's fine. Everybody hates trading with me, but getting a good out of it and some money, better than nothing. Not much better than nothing, but still better than nothing. Okay, now we take our bonus, our bonus to melee to make this even better for us. The other thing we could potentially do is take conscription. I feel like we'd have to drop let's drop the great general points. Alright, let's see what we can do here. You didn't die. You dare to survive my attack? Fair enough. I'm gonna send you down here so we can pick you up and move along. Alright, the town of Coca-Cola. What do we want to do here? We should repair our defenses, and then we should... Oh, we need a spy at some point, but... What do we want to do? An industrial zone... You have a decent amount of production here. We should probably use our resources elsewhere. You know what? We really just need to add to our military here. We could always use another Keshig. So go ahead and do that. Alright, my dude. You did a good job out here. Now we will send you across the land. So you hang out with your buddy, and you come down here. We are nearly prepared. Alright, I don't want you getting picked off over here. And you should get back. Let's just get you guys back into our territory to heal. We have our battering ram coming up, so we will be able to make an example of your walls soon. You dare to send a scout into my territory? How dare you insult me? This is unworked. I will purchase a builder down here. And then next turn I think I should buy a settler here. In the Magnus infested town. Just crawling with Magnus. The more science intervenes in... The streets run rampant with Magnus. Oh, we can buy units with faith! Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so we put you here. We send you in and break the walls. Chris Jericho style. Okay, so we have niter here. Do we only have one source of niter in our territory? No, we have one worked already. So we have this one. I'm not immediately seeing the other one. Maybe it's where a city was placed. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe a combination of the two. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Whatever. We have this one. So yeah, it must be. I guess it must be where a city is or something. Upgrade these tiles. So who own? I hope all Mamluk owns this. And doesn't really matter who owns that one, but we might switch it over to Mamluk at some point. So having frigates could actually be something useful for us. So while I'm gonna work on keeping our cavalry up to date and everything, but I am gonna also try to have a little bit of Navy support here. We will probably need it in the future anyway. Just the way the game tends to go. You want a little bit of Navy at least. Shaky health bar. 32 gold per turn, that's all. You know what, Cyrus, I don't need to be at war with you. But I do need to be at war with your friend here. We haven't surrounded the city yet. We should do that. Caravels! We do have faith to purchase a unit here. A catapult will help defend against a caravel pretty well. At least that's the hope there. We should get more encampments in our empire. I don't really know where I would want to place it here. This town sounds in some rough shape. This would be a pretty good spot for an industrial zone. So I will put one there. He's on his way. He helped settle a city, and now he's on to bigger and better things. He's earned his keep. He's a solid leader. He needs buddies. So yeah, you're gonna get wrecked, Caravel. This is what you get for assaulting Aksu. I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of fond of my cities. Not fond of you. No, actually, we were pretty cool. We're all good. So that's an important upgrade. We're getting there. Alright, so... move you here. Now it's blocked. Except I think we take you this turn anyway. Keep the city. Alright, our loyalty situation is strong here. That's good. I don't know what's coming for him. Spoiler alert, it's a horde of cavalry. That's what's coming for you. Alright, so let's improve some of these tiles around here. If I get rid of the marsh, then this tile becomes less valuable, because it'll lose its bonus production. So I'll just leave that there. We should get a spy. we'll change things up as they present themselves. Alright, so we're getting close to being able to walk in on this one, but we do need to heal up. We will have some catapult support this time. Which is nothing incredible, but it's more than we had before. Having artillery with a cavalry, like with mainly cavalry, is kind of hard to deal with. Because the cavalry moves so much faster. If they're being highly effective and taking down cities quickly, then like artillery type units are not as useful in that scenario. They are amazing. I don't like artillery as much as I used to. In the long ago, artillery was like the bread and butter of my army. But I feel like I don't know, that they just don't they don't pull their weight enough in some cases. Other times they're friggin' champions. But when you're rolling with cavalry and your cavalry's doing their job, then it becomes hard for units like this to keep up. That's it. Nothing crazy. No disrespect intended to my friend the Catapult here, who I think is gonna help us out. We love you, Catapult. 76 gold per turn. Now you're talking my numbers here. You're giving me some actual respect. Ooh. Yes, please. Well, you definitely need to survive. I always wanted you to survive regardless, but now you really need to. Because you're a big boy. So next turn we're gonna move our guys in. So I don't want to move the catapult in and get him shot up immediately. I mean, preferred to not get him shot up at all. But next time we're going in hot against Medina. We have a decent sized, respectable force here. They've come a long way. We should get another... Let's go ahead and buy a builder here. You get an extra charge since you're from this city with Lyon. So I feel like this was a rocky start with our low production yield cities and whatever, but it's trucking along here. Emily du Châtelet. We will get a few inspirations, Eurekas. Okay, you need to get up in here. You need to step up. I was about to just say the word fire, and it reminded me of the greatest thing I've ever seen. My friend has an album, and I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically Lieutenant Sulu sings songs. So it's you know, George Takei, and he's singing songs. And it's going along, he's like, "This is Lieutenant Sulu on the Starship Enterprise." And then he starts singing the song. And then it gets to the end. Well, the end, by the end, I mean, whenever the song first has the word fire in it, he just goes, "Fire!" And then, like, Star Trek alarm noises start playing, and there's, like, laser noises, and that's the end of the song. And it's like the best novelty album I've ever heard in my life. It's amazing. I was cracking up. Every song, it's the same joke each time. But I couldn't help but just laugh about it every time. So, you might be able to find like one of those on YouTube. I think I did manage to find like the Lieutenant Sulu sings the Ring of Fire. So you could search for that one if you're interested in learning what I'm talking about. They're all short because like
the towering.
The song usually has fire within like the first couple lines, and so I don't know. I find it absolutely hilarious. If you're in for some minor entertainment, I suggest that one. So getting us cavalry is obviously a big deal, but I do like getting. I want our artillery to be better. Okay, let's do this first, and then let's go to military science. Obviously, cavalry is a bigger deal for us, but we want to upgrade our catapults into something more reasonable and respectable. So yeah, Lieutenant Sulu Singh's had me dying of laughter, which may say more about me than it does about anything else. But hopefully, if you look it up, you find it entertaining as well. We have captured the city of Medina. I don't actually know what the album is called. Like, I just searched for like Lieutenant Sulu Singh's Ring of Fire. It was so worth it. Alright, where are we going? Monument repair. Get your walls. Yeah, just do these. These are fine. Battering ram. You've already been paying dividends for us. I built you with a purpose over here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was just because I got the bonus. That's the main reason. But let's go ahead and get some of these tiles made better. Damascus, we're ready for you. Shortly. You really stand no... Are you that bad? That you cannot withstand my army here? Apparently. This is what you get for declaring on me. Because I was going to let you survive for a little longer, but apparently I didn't need to. Because I'm balling out of control right now. My army is unstoppable. Can't be stopped. Can't stop. Won't stop. Excuse me. You dare to show up with a catapult when it is a cavalry battle? Alright, so Damascus, your walls are a little tougher than elsewhere. Fair enough. We will destroy you. And it will be amazing. Alright, so we have money, but I want to use the money to buy districts. That's what I want to do. I want to make use of the thing we were talking about before. I want to buy districts. Seems like a respectable use of our time. Look at all this jungle we have that we can't chop down because we need every bit of production ever known to man. I guess let's go upgrade this turtle over here. I don't think he's been upgraded. You chop at a tree, you put a mine down. If you chop trees that can't have a mine under them, you're fired. What was that noise?
You must not lose faith in humanity.
Humanism. Let's make spy operations take less time. Beyond that, let's roll with what we got. The other thing we could probably do is stop from making cavalry faster, because we're not... Well, we are making some. We're not making a ton. But we could take conscription or whatever to reduce the cost of our army. Something we would likely want to do at some point, at least. Step over here so we stop the healing. That's a cathedral. I was like, what is that building there? Okay. I don't do holy sites a lot, so I oftentimes just forget what things like that look like. Damascus? Are you toast this turn? Looks like you might be. Oh, musketman. A man of the musket. They exist. Cairo is up here. So far this has been a very quick and painless advance against the Arabs, which is fine to me. I'm happy with that. Go ahead and get your art museum. We need housing here. Aqueduct. I guess we'll put an aqueduct here. We need housing, and then get an art museum. I don't end up building very many aqueducts in my empire usually. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe not. It's just it's something I've noticed over time. I tend to not do that. So I can purchase. What if we buy an aqueduct here? We would have to get rid of one of our jungle tiles, but we would be able to grow. So I almost feel like this is worth it. How many turns is this gonna save us, by the way? It saves us 7 turns. Probably better to buy like a harbor, which we can't afford. I mean, it would be better to buy that, but let's go ahead and buy an aqueduct so we can grow. As I just go on about not ever having aqueducts. We start the production of 2 aqueducts. We're changing our ways. We're growing as a player. How dare you, Mr. Mamluk? That was incredibly rude of you to try to take back that city that rightfully belongs to me. Alright, I want to hit you with my units. Yes, that's the reason. That's the reason right there. I wanted to take it from you. Go ahead. Take it from me. Can do. We're gonna move you onto this. Yeah, you don't even have any walls here. I don't know what I'm worried about, but we're gonna put you on that forest next turn. The woods. Trader. And arena. This is good times. We're doing good things. We're a strong Mongol army. And we don't need no non-cavalry. I guess we do have non-cavalry and they are helping us out pretty well. Thank you very much, crossbowman. We believe in you. Just ignore what your crazy leader says sometimes. If we get these improved, we'll get a nice little cluster of food. Mecca does not have a whole lot going for it right now. It could use some food for its people. Do we go back and just kill this first? Probably. Or do we march in? Who is Valletta an enemy of ours, or is Valletta? They're cool with us. Okay. What do they have as a quest? Recruit a great musician. Probably not gonna happen. Not anytime soon, at least. Not out of not having desire to have it. It's just not really in the cards. We have a deck that has no musicians in it, or very few. Can you hit him from here? You can't. Mr. Mamluk, heal up to full. Damascus. Rebellion. You know what? So the catapults are not coming in super useful over here. They're good enough, but I just want to make sure we're holding down the fort here. We'll take this first and then we'll head up there. That seems like the reasonable and respectable way to do it. Excuse me. I'll take this culture from you. And that faith. Oh yeah, I can always buy more troops up here to add to the battlefront. Dude, this is awesome. We are amazing. Let's add a knight to the mix. Okay, you need a harbor. So let's go ahead and do that. Harbors are a big deal that I definitely don't build them enough in my games where I'm not focusing heavily on sea stuff, so I know that for sure. That's something that I tend to do. Let's get a harbor here as well, even though we're not going to get an extra trade route from it, but this is going to improve a lot of our tiles for us. So it's definitely worthwhile. Let's send you to Cairo, and then we can improve our diplomatic visibility more. Or could we could send you somewhere else, right? Do we have visibility on anybody else's? So we could go work on getting more visibility here. He's tough. 73? I guess it's not much tougher than Cairo, but we'll work on gathering more visibility so that when we fight him, it'll be easier. We obviously need to get a trade route to him at some point. Are you really going to place the city here? You think that's going to float? England? You're welcome to try. But it's really not going to be a good look for you. Wow, this Keshig. He's seen better days. Let's bring you up here. Somewhere. What is this tile? Oh, that's okay. I thought that was a mountain or something. I was very confused briefly. Can we get you? Alright, we'll send you guys up here to put in some work. Wait, cancel? Plunder the trade route. Beautifully done. Alright. That's right, we need somebody in this town. Heal up in Mecca. You help out taking down Damietta. You complete your little triangle of, or your diamond of farms. Life will be beautiful there. Look at all the farmland we have. So juicy. Let's get another builder from over here. And send you across. Alright, let's take a look at where everybody is. 2 of 7 have converted to Shinto. Interesting. We have 90.6 science per turn. We're still in last for that. But we are ahead of Norway by about 15 per. And we're ahead of England too. And the Arabs. But Cyrus is ahead of us, and we have an unknown player at the top of the charts. So our science position is definitely good. reasonable, respectable. It's good enough. Is the gist of it. 68 culture per turn versus 76. 42. 82. 105. So they're definitely kicking my butt in culture. But in the grand scheme of things, we're not too far away, especially since we're not chasing that victory condition. Score-wise, hey! We went from the bottom of the chart to the top of the chart. What do you think that was? Was it just military? Civics, Empire, Great People, Air Score. So it's all Empire that we're getting this from. So you have to think that it's probably... I mean, we did just take several cities, so yeah, I guess it's that. And the military is good. Where's our military score? How do I... Military strength, 578, 1307. I don't know how military score factors into player score, or military strength. But I believe it does in some manner. I just don't know how. But yeah, we're in a good place right now. We need to figure out who that other person is that's at the top of the charts. We have a couple people we don't know. And then we will need to make sure we deal with Cyrus. Where is Cyrus? That's not him. I don't think we know where he is. He's gonna have to be someone we deal with just because of the culture and whatnot. But we'll be in a good place. I mean, we're in a great place right now. I want to capture more Mamluks. I want to siege and take the. You know what? I'm wondering if there's an achievement for capture. I think there's an achievement for capturing a city with a Mamluk, and I'm wondering if you could get that as Genghis Khan, because that'd be hilarious. I would enjoy that. So I probably already have that achievement, but maybe I don't. I don't really play the Arabs, so it's possible I don't have that achievement. It'd be interesting to see. I'll have to try to check that out, and then it'll be funny if capturing a city with them triggers it. So that's something to check out, something to look forward to. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.